What is up, horror fiends? Welcome back to another episode of the Horror Junkies podcast, the podcast dedicated to all things horror. As always, I'm your host, Mike, and I'm joined here with my ghoulish friends, Patrick and Dylan.
Hello. It is I, the Lord's favorite white boy, and my girlfriend's Labubu.
In a protective case. Yay! We love to see Labubus here. I don't have a Labubu near me, but I have Labubus in this fucking house, and I will say that it's dripped out in supreme.
I told her, I said, I'm about the podcast. She goes, ooh, let me set a vibe. So she came in here, set a candle, put a Labubu on the counter, gave me a kiss, and left. She is now
love that so fucking much. I can't. That is the
terrorizing
vibe of the show.
The Fortnite ranked lobby as we speak right
Hell
now.
Yeah,
so.
dude. Given that our new rebranding is coming from our friend Softrat, the Labubu vibe totally matches, and I can't wait for that to totally get finished and released for the upcoming show year. Softrat, if you do not follow Softrat, please take the time. I'll put their Patreon and stuff in our show notes, but listen, I subscribe to their $20 a month Patreon account, and let me tell you how much cool shit I've gotten. Last month, was a Hereditary drop where it came with its own Hereditary zine that they completely hand drew. They drew everything. Wow. And I think next month or this month, September, is a Monster Mash themed. But they're doing a complete rebrand. They're doing sigils for us. They're doing a logo for the podcast, banners, social media icons. Everything will be exclusively done through our friend Softrat, which is a really cool opportunity to work with them because they have a lot of stuff going on right now. But it's been a while, and we're back. If you follow us on social media, we haven't been that dead. If you really want daily horror content, I'm trying my best to do daily review videos, list videos, other unboxings and mail hauls and all this other weird shit that I've gotten the opportunity to kind of like tap into. But we're going to try to be back on our normal shit with the show of every 2 weeks, giving you guys episodes, reviewing movies.
I was asking Mike before the show, how does one man do all these things? I've come up with it. Mike's been traveling the New York sewer system by torchlight.
I'm trying to become a new, like the Jersey Devil. I'm trying to become a cryptid here in New York.
He do be cryptid down there for sure.
Hell yeah. I mean, like, listen, I live in the city where where a lot of cool things happen. Why not take the opportunities that can come your way with like us having a very seasoned show, a decent following on social media, and we're actively writing reviews on like Substack and Letterboxd. So why not? Like, why not just write an email and ask? That's how everything has happened in the show's history since day one, was just sending an email being like, hey, can we come? Can we do this? Can we?
You never know who's down until you ask.
Exactly. I mean, right now I'm supposed to be in Toronto covering Toronto International Film Festival, which is literally the second most prestigious film festival next to like Cannes. Like there's Cannes and there's Venice and I think Toronto, and it's just absolutely insane to me that the show was given an opportunity to go and cover the horror movies, thriller movies that are premiering. I didn't get to go because of work, but I got some friends up there covering it, and it looks like they're having a blast. So next year, Toronto, a thing. But what have you guys been up to? It's been a while. What you watching? What you reading? What you playing? How's life going?
Well, as anyone knows me, they know why today is so special.
Why is today special, Dylan?
Because today is the first day of the NFL Sunday football season. And as everybody that listens to this show knows that I am not just the Lord's favorite white boy, but I am the number one jock sympathizer. Okay.
And you got your very own fucking movie coming. So literally a movie that was made for Dylan. It comes out in September.
But I think this is where, we can all shake hands.
I agree.
I think is where because I'm very, very excited for that movie. I'm very excited for the return of Marlon Wayans. I'm just excited. I'm excited for a different kind of football movie. I do love my football movies.
Same. I'm a big fan of football movies.
Any Given Sunday is
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights.
Which is what this movie's been described as, but then it turns into like a Nosferatu type of movie is what I've heard.
I'm getting like some psychological horror vibes from it. It's Jordan Peele, so
well, he's not the director; he's the producer behind it.
Well, still, you never know if he's involved in something. You never really know where it's going to go or what's going to happen with it. Which leaves me more excited about it.
Justin Tipping is the director, and dude, this movie looks deeply satanic, weird, occult. Mm-hmm. It's hitting a lot of fucking boxes for me. And again, like I may not actively watch football. I understand the sport. I know the teams. I grew up in a football household. I am very excited to watch fucking him.
But you're like, your relationship with football is like people who grow up in like overtly religious households and they just like deny all sorts of faith in their adult years. They just want to get as far away from it as possible. And I understand that.
Yeah.
But for us in this house, we celebrate the house that Trevor Lawrence built. And we watched some football today on the old NFL Red Zone. My girlfriend went out and got us $80 worth of brisket and racks of ribs.
You know what? I was talking to Pat.
I wish Pat was here.
I know.
He'd be moist just at the syllables.
He shuddered when you said it. Don't
Yes,
worry.
Yes. A cool breeze passed by the back of his neck. All the hair on his back stood up.
Fucking bad. Like you don't understand. Like when I go to, so I'm going to Fantastic Fest in 2 weeks, which is in Austin, Texas. And when I tell you the first thing that I am doing is going to a barbecue joint somewhere in my vicinity. Don't mind that I get in at 8 o'clock in the morning. Don't worry about that. Your boy is getting barbecue first day.
Barbecue's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Throw an egg on that motherfucker. There's
an egg,
breakfast.
some mustard sauce. I'm all over it.
I'm all $80 worth of brisket. Hell yeah.
But I mean, we got the full rack of ribs. You know, I'm breathing a little heavy because
I am too right now. Damn.
And full. I've never, I said fuck it, get the full rack. I had my buddy over. He watched the first half of the games. Came over. And, just chowed down. I got plenty more waiting for me after the cast, which is what I'll be diving into.
Bitch in the air fryer with some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce and
that's it.
Go to down on it.
So we did that and, just celebrating big, went and saw the movie we're going to talk about later last night.
Oh, the return of the Horror Junkies could not come at a better time.
Because normally we've been talking about movies that we love.
Yes, that's the last episode we did was on 28 years later.
Yeah, because we didn't even do weapons.
We didn't do weapons yet, which it's not my favorite movie of the year. I enjoyed it. I think I've watched some other things that kind of like topple over it this year, but still I loved it. I liked what it did. Once I sat with it for a while, I did enjoy it, and I can't wait for it to come out on digital soon so I can rewatch it. I'm very excited to see what he does with the Resident Evil movie. I've heard him talk about it, and the guy who plays the druggie in Weapons is actually the person that's in the Resident Evil movie.
Oh, really?
So I'm excited for that. But
yeah, I know he's talked about how he had a Batman script.
Really?
But it's a Batman script, but it's not about Batman.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a Joker Harley Quinn script or if it's like some other like from the perspective of like the thugs or something like that.
That would be really cool. An interesting storyline that we've really never seen done like in a film, like animated. We definitely seen.
You all know me. My brain don't work so well. My brain and my metabolism suck. So they're constantly under siege. So I don't quite clearly remember. But yeah, no, I've just been doing that, and I've been playing a lot of Helldivers.
Hell yeah! Save planet, save fucking Earth.
You need to hop back in with me and Ian.
I am. I just been playing Chronos, and I was like, I want to play because the Hive Lords have finally been released, and there's all the vehicles now and the swords. And listen,
Ian
I
killed
love
a Hive Lord this morning for the first time, and he said a whole squad of 4 had to unload every stratagem to kill it.
Jesus Christ! I watched a video of a guy playing Helldivers where he used the Gatling gun stratagem that he mounted to the Hive Lord and was on it, and then the meme was fucking from Dune 2 when Paul Atreides rides the fucking with Shai Hulud.
Yep.
Like Mr. Waleed and shit. I'm just like, fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, and all your armor on the new Warbond looks like Dune armor.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was just also fucking sick. I love Arrowhead, dude. I love that they're willing to do these cool cross platform, with the Halo and bringing the Dune. But
I got that Halo stuff.
Let me tell you that Chronos, if you are looking for a survival horror game that has the combat mechanisms and creature designs of Dead Space, bosses, and inventory selection of Resident Evil, the atmospheric world building of Silent Hill, then you fucking gotta play Chronos, dude. It is. I'm playing with my headphones on. It's just fucking terrifying.
I'm very interested in playing that.
I was running yesterday. Issa was sitting next to me because like she plays Infinity Nikki for a while, and then I'll play Chronos for a while. We kind of switch back and forth. This is when we have one PlayStation console, that is. Mm-hmm. And I had headphones on. I was fighting this big fucking boss thing, and I was like, oh fuck, because I had ran out of ammo, and I was trying to find like crates or something, and I was like, and I can hear it go behind me, and I'm like, fuck.
I hate the feeling of being chased.
Yeah, and it's
like the Nemesis system. Like when Resident Evil 2 remake, when I had the big ass motherfucker chasing me through the shit, and I'm like, man. Alien Isolation, like the thought of being chased just causes all my muscles to compress and retract.
It's what I love about horror survival games, though, because when you play the first person shooters like Doom, you're not getting really chased, right? You're so OP in that game that you're able to really just take on and kill anything that's put in front of you, because that's the point of the game, right? Like, the bosses are challenging. But like you have like the fucking medieval saw fucking shield and shotguns and the big fucking gun. But like in these games like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, now Chronos, Dead Space, your inventory is so fucking crucial, and like you have to level up your suit in this game, right? You have to use cores to
just like Dead
Space. Just like integrity. Just like Dead Space, excuse me. Your inventory slots, your guns you get to upgrade. It's a fucking phenomenal game. It won't beat Night Rain, which is what I've been playing a lot of before this. But it's definitely like my number 2. It may creep up into my number 1 because we still have Silent Hill F coming out later on this month. And that game is truly fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. I haven't played any of Night Rain.
Dude, let me tell you. It takes all of the fun things of Souls games, and because you're using class-based characters, and if you play the character you like, you play each one, figure out which one you like. The leveling up mechanism is awesome. Like it's very quick, very fast to level up in the game to get to level 15. Every class level is unique to every individual, and they are dropping some more classes here soon. I fucking love it, and like just be able to like the bosses that they've created. The world that's like that they've also created, it's just so much fun. Like it's not like your typical, the bosses are fucking hard, and they are Dark Souls, Elden Ring level type of bosses, and this whole like Dark Sovereign events that happen where like they're even harder. Like it's just so much fun, and like being able to play with duos now and the trios, the matchmaking is a lot better now. I fucking love it. But those are like my types of games, right? Like as you all know, I fucking love Elden Ring and Dark Souls. Like those are the games I play all the fucking time.
I might need to give Elden Ring another go around. I still think that Sekiro can't be topped. That's like my Bloodborne for everybody. Dude, I can't wait for that.
Oh,
that was like that game for me was the most out of all the games where in Dark Souls it's like get good. It's like Sekiro, the get good mechanic made more sense to me.
Yeah, you literally parry like a motherfucker.
It's also like the new Hollow Knight game.
Yeah,
and I got that game because fucking oh my god. Okay, so a game that everybody's freaking out about, and a studio goes, not only does it come out in like less than a week, but it's $20 fucking.
Made by 3 people, right?
Made by like 3 fucking people, and it's gorgeous. I actually played it. I got it on PlayStation so that when I'm in bed with Shorty for the night, hanging out, watching TV, I could play it on the Portal.
Nice.
And I'm telling you,
it's you play on the Portal. Yeah.
It's just, it's very similar with Dark Souls mechanics. There's tons of bosses and you have got to get good. You've got to learn the patterns or you get wiped out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So it's plenty of challenge, really, really, really good art direction.
Yeah.
It's almost, very Metroidvania. But I like games like that. And that's where you're right. It's the perfect like handheld game.
100%. I may pick it up. I don't know. I'm gonna bring my Steam Deck when I'm on the plane to Austin. I'll probably play it. It's usually what I play on my Steam Deck. I mean, like that, or like Cult of Lamb or Lamb of Cult. I think it's Cult of Lamb.
Cult of Lamb. I've played that.
Just fun fucking games that are easy to play on a handheld device.
They announced it too, right? The Cult of Lamb 2?
They did, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
There's a shit ton of DLC in that game too. So like, if you download Cult of Lamb and buy all the DLC, you can play for fucking hours. It's an easy game. Like, dude, I beat it in like 2 days. Like, it's nothing serious. It's just a fun game.
No, it's just a fun like little town builder slash. It's like I'm excited for Moonlighter 2. Did you play the first one?
No.
Moonlighter is great. It's very much like Cult of the Lamb, except you know how in RPG games there's always the guy that runs the shop.
Yeah.
You're the guy that runs the shop.
Okay.
And so it's a merchant simulator, but it's also a dungeon, procedurally generated dungeon crawler.
Okay.
So during the day you sell stuff in your shop, but at night you got to go to the dungeons, and the deeper you go, the better shit you get to sell. And you set the prices, and then during the day, all these adventurers from RPGs come in to buy stuff
from. That's fucking fun.
And then the more money you get,
type of game.
It's great, and they're making a second one, and I'm very stoked on that.
Listen, if you're, and this is something we'll probably talk about in the show as well, and I think I'm going to hit pause so Patrick can join in the thing and see if it works again for him. Is just how much better independent artists are whether it comes to books. Like, I interviewed Kosoko Jackson for his upcoming book, The Macabre, that comes out September 9th. I've been talking to this guy. This is another phenomenal book. This book right here, Dylan, found footage, weird shit. This is a great book. This comes out on September 30th, I believe. And this guy is really cool. But again, independent writers writing some very interesting takes on horror. One's a found footage, analog horror, paranormal monster book type of thing. The other one is a dark fantasy with horror in the world of art. The game you're talking about, Chronos, is a fucking independent studio. I mean, they redid Silent Hill 2, but like this was their own game that they created.
Right.
And just also independent movies, right? Like are huge. Good Boy, which is a movie I am so excited to go watch in October, which is a POV ghost movie. It's a ghost movie from the point of view of a dog. And it got such great reviews at Fantastic Fest last year. It blew up on the internet.
Like a million trailer views and I don't know how many days. The studio
was like, shit, we have to push this into a mainstream theatrical release. And that's just the power of like the internet, and why I truly love to focus on independent more than the mainstream, which is, we're going to get into that issue today when we talk about Conjuring Last Rites, is because there's just so much more in that independent space than we get in the mainstream horror world. But yeah, and that's the problem I have with mainstream horror movies, especially something like this where The Conjuring has been running for so many years now. I just, I enjoyed the movie for what it does, because there are certain things that I like about this movie, The Conjuring, The Last Rites, that we're going to talk about. I'm glad, right, that it finally went back to like the haunted house possession storyline. I think that was a huge miss from the third Conjuring movie. They went to like more true crime, the devil made me do it type of thing. I just don't think that truly landed with a lot of people. And it's just a weird switch up, right? We've known The Conjuring to be this paranormal haunted thing, and they kind of just like bait and switched us with that movie. And the Last Rites is a like return to form. But where it fucking lags for me is that it's a return to form, but it's also nothing new, nothing exciting, very formulaic, which I guess is fine for like mass public horror popcorn, popcorn horror movies that we like to classify things as, where like the people who don't watch horror movies every day like we do or like I do are going to enjoy this and have a lot of fun with this. And not to say this movie isn't fun. It's got some cheap jump scares, but some good jump scares, and it does a lot of slow turns, a lot of people slowly turning their heads. Yeah. A lot of that building tension, right? Building dread and making you kind of like have your increased heart rate, like, oh my God, what's going to happen?
I wasn't phased.
Yeah. I mean,
none of it scared me because it's just everything you've seen already.
Yeah. And that's my biggest fault here is that like, truly there is nothing new in this movie, right?
No.
And the movie, guys, all
There's
you
new
need to know is that
characters.
it's paranormal investigators, Ed and Lorraine Warren, fucking the biggest con artist in all of history for paranormal casework. They take on their last terrifying case involving mysterious entities they must confront, like every other movie, right? This is fucking the horror universes, like Marvel movies. Like,
No,
that's
actually,
the best way to explain
I'll
it.
do you one better
Go ahead.
because I've always thought these were Christian superhero movies,
They are. I don't disagree with you.
but I don't think they are. They are more so. They are more so Christian paranormal Fast and Furious movies.
Dude, especially this one. I was gonna say this
Because ultimately, what is the overall message of this movie?
You gotta go fast.
It's
family.
well,
It's
Family. It's family.
It's family. Vin Diesel comes in at the end of this movie and he's like, family. And that's roll credits.
And then you've got these characters from like the first and second movies showing up, like it's fucking like Ludacris and Tyrese, and you know, just showing up like it's you know, and like I'm so sick of music box horror.
Oh my God.
I am so
Every music
sick
box
of
is haunted.
oh, the music box. Oh, it's so creepy. It's a music box. It's like things are getting overplayed for me. And let me tell you something. The theater experience for me didn't help.
You saw this yesterday?
Yes, strap in. I made the mistake. Everybody knows me. I go see movies with the geezers and the unemployed. I have certain days off where I'm like, you know what? No one's at a movie on a Tuesday day at like
2 p.m.
like no, not even like 11:30.
Oh my God. I went and saw this movie at 11:45 today.
Yeah. And that's when I go and I go to the Cinemark in Durban Park, chef's kiss. Truly the standard, the line is drawn for chain movie theaters and how they should do things, I believe, is Cinemark.
Yeah.
Especially the one in Durban Park and close to Jacksonville.
This is not a paid sponsor.
That's where I always go. I am a Cinemark movie member. Okay. Because you think about it, it's $10 a month and you get a free ticket every month.
Yeah.
And tickets are more than $10 if you don't go to a matinee.
Listen, if you have a draft house near you, like, and I know you don't, but I'm saying, like, if you're a listener and you have a draft house near you, that to me, that's $30 a month. You get a movie ticket a day. You pay like $1.99 convenience fee, right? When you go to charge out.
Yep.
But you can literally, I go see movies 3 times a week sometimes. And it automatically
You're living the dream.
Like, within 2 tickets, it pays for itself.
Yeah. And you get $20, you get 20% off concessions.
Yeah. And they
So
just,
it's like
they just rolled
anything.
that out on Draft House too. You get like,
And it's like
10,
mozzarella
15% off.
sticks, 20% off. Fucking Bunch of Crunch, 20% off. Your fucking missile silo size zero sugar root beer, 20% off. It's fantastic. They got blankets. They got the popcorn buckets. They have you covered on everything.
They got
Bathroom.
blankets?
Yeah, they sell
Hand
blankets.
gibbers for us?
Listen, the XD theaters with the D-box seats
Uh-huh.
for the right movie is a hell of a time. It's a hell of a time. I had to suffer by going to my local and only movie theater in St. Augustine, which is an Epic Theater chain. Now, some of you might not understand what Epic Theater is, and I hope you never do. It is the shottiest, it is the most shot movie theater chain ever. And I went yesterday. Let me break it down for you real quick, because I've done it before on the show, but it's gotten worse. This theater, at least this one in St. Augustine, does everything it can to kill the magic of the movie-going experience.
I'm looking at pictures of it and it looks horrible.
It looks closed when you walk up to it because they have the ticket box. They have these wraps in the windows where you can't see inside because nobody's there to sell you
They
tickets.
do. I'm looking at it right now, like in the pictures from a year ago. So they have like Strays and Oppenheimer. Like there's no one at the fucking where you used to go buy movie tickets.
Yes, and listen, Cinemark does it great because there is no ticket window. There is a guest services window in front of all the kiosks that you order or pick up tickets at, and you can buy your tickets from them. But they're not a box office; they're a guest services. So they're multifunctional. They've got it streamlined over there. Okay, Big props to the Cinemark over there. Please sponsor me. Us, if you can. But if you're just me, that's fine. You know, give me a free ice every now and then. Give me a fucking popcorn bucket or something. I don't know. But regardless, so there's no dork to buy your ticket from. So now you're the dork.
Yes.
It's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know I left my work shirt at home. You know, so I have to go get my own fucking ticket. Meanwhile, these 4 loud teens in pajama pants, that's always a bad sign. That is a bad omen.
That is we got nothing else to do today. We're going to the movies.
And it's 8 p.m. on a Saturday, so maybe it's my bad. But I didn't want to go to the movies today because I wanted to watch football today. So I said, I'm going after work. It's going to be fine. It was not fine. I knew that was the start of it, but I promised my shorty I wasn't going to crash out. You go to the snacks. It is Orwellian. It is 1984 in that motherfucker, not the year, the book. There's no aroma of fresh popping popcorn.
No.
They don't even have the lights turned on behind everything in the snack bar. It's like they add a light bulb every time I go. It's a little bit brighter than last time. And they have all these games, but no one's fucking playing them, and I don't blame them.
Who's playing these games?
I don't want to get pink eye from putting on a fucking VR headset to shoot it. I don't want it.
God damn it.
So I go there. The popcorn is in this gigantic box, and you press a button. You press a button to dispense it, and each bucket has a tag underneath it. I'll tell you why in a second. And this is maybe my biggest complaint. You have to dispense the popcorn out into the bucket with a button. Who knows how long it's been sitting there? And then you do your own butter. You pick your own snacks, which, by the way, dog shit. Pick of snacks. Dog shit. Pick a snack.
They got fucking Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Bit of honey.
Yeah, they got all these fucking like B tiers fucking snacks. And then you go to Cinemark, it's like the yellow brick road.
Yeah.
It's everything you could want and then some. They did have a Coke Freestyle machine. I will give them that.
I fucking hate those machines, but that's fine.
Well, listen, where else is a man going to get a 0 sugar root beer?
I guess you're right.
Or a caffeine-free diet soda. Your man can't have caffeine.
Machine is just too fucking gross.
I get
never
it.
Right. It doesn't taste good to me. Every time I see one at a movie theater, I'm like, God damn it.
Listen, I would trade it all for one fountain of original Mr. Pibb.
Oof.
But we'll never get it because life's not fair and God's not real. So I dispense my stale popcorn into my bucket. I put my butter on it. I get my snacks. You have to scan it yourself.
Yeah.
You have to scan it your fucking self. So I pressed and got my own ticket. I obtained and prepared and paid for my own snacks and beverage. I'm doing everything my fucking self, and they're charging the same price. I spent $70.
God, please, no.
$70 fucking dollars.
But the thing is, I think a lot of, actually not even, dude, Regals, Cinemarks, AMC's, they all still have people working those concession stands. They have the kiosk outsides, right, where you can go and print your own tickets if you want to. Nowadays, everyone just has their phone and it's a mobile ticket, which I fucking hate. Bring back printed tickets.
Oh, well, they print you tickets when you scan it. You get a
but they're
physical
not
ticket.
as good as anymore. Like,
No, it's like a receipt.
Days,
it's like a receipt.
I know,
it's not even a ticket.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Think back when we were kids.
Cinemark, you get tickets.
The fucking like rectangles that you
get
keep.
That.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
you get that. With Shorty has a scrapbook, and she's kept all of our tickets in scrapbook.
See, you know who does them really good? Japan. Japan used to make
Japan does everything
tickets.
great.
I was watching a video on it recently.
I know Japan does everything great, but no, it gets worse from there because then I step into the theater.
Smells like trash.
And of course, the 4 teens in pajama pants are sitting right in front of me. Phone brightness on max.
Of course, flashbang.
The man sitting next to me has his recliner out, but he has his feet up on the recliner like he's in a gynecologist's office.
What?
And I'm like, that disturbs me. And then I hear a child. I hear an infant child in the front row asking her mother everything.
What's this? What's that?
The 4 teens on their phones laughing at each other, having full frontal conversations.
Listen,
Nobody's saying anything to anyone. I have never seen an adult manager at this epic. All I have seen are Lost Boys. All I have seen, it's Lord of the Flies. The youngsters run that fucking epic theater. They don't even have the money to pay for an adult manager to fucking answer questions.
They're literally getting paid Florida minimum
and
wage.
you think these teenagers are going to walk up to 4 loud teens and say, hey, cut it out?
No,
they aren't getting paid enough to get jumped.
They're not getting.
So I eventually said, and I didn't want to crash out because my shorty was next to me and I did not want to make this harder on her. So I decided, because I was already high, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yep. Because
you know what? They're right. This movie is not worth paying attention to.
And we're getting back to the point of the episode.
I steered it back in. I was off the road, and now I'm back on the highway. You see where I'm going?
Jesus took the wheel right there.
Oh, someone did.
Oh my God.
I'm furious. I'm fucking mad.
Michael Chaves, dude, you directed something that wanted me to fist fight children. Like,
there was one in my theater, I know it. I heard it talking. I could have.
Don't get me wrong. I know exactly what I'm signing up for when I go watch a major mainstream horror movie from fucking James Wan that is The Conjuring. Listen,
that's also why I wasn't mad. What do I expect?
Exactly. That's why, like, I went out and I was like, mid at best. There's no way anyone claiming this is the scariest movie of the year is lying to you. This is the best movie of the year is lying to you. They are lying to you. Listen, I enjoy the first 2 Conjuring movies for what they are. They do a great job of building paranormal activity, suspension, dread. It's fun. The third movie is trash. This movie is trash. Mm-hmm. It is no originality to it. It is a formulaic hot pile of garbage that does nothing new, that doesn't do anything that you would want it to do, as this is supposed to be the end of this franchise. This is the end, the last rites. It's Ed and Lorraine are done. They literally, spoiler alert,
are they?
In the movie with a title card that says Ed had a fucking stroke and Lorraine died and never remarried. So, like, and this was the case that closed them all. And I feel like that's the same shit.
And it wasn't even as scary as the first 2 cases.
There were some good, effective jump scares. There were. And I like, dude, when chick starts throwing up glass when the fucking mirror breaks in the garbage truck, that was sick as shit. I'm not going to lie. That was really fucking cool. But then my biggest complaint is that we get none of the haunting with the family. Instead, we get this fucking like sappy story about Ed and Lorraine and their family and blah, blah, blah.
The new boyfriend that wants to marry the daughter.
An abuser and pedophile, everybody.
Yeah.
In real life, this man was abusing his wife, brought a 15-year-old girl into their home and was abusing her.
Yeah.
He is not a good person.
Not at all. And Lorraine, you can argue, is not as good.
Ed and Lorraine Warren, real daughter. If they don't have a real daughter, I'm going to lose my shit. Oh, she was.
Yeah, I think she has all the rights to everything.
Sometimes referred to as Judy Warren, is the daughter of famed paranormal investigators. Okay.
So I think she has the rights to it, and which is also why I think the ending is the way it is.
It's all happies, dappies.
Well, it's not just that,
wedding,
but it's he literally tosses him the keys, and I knew it was going to happen.
To the family,
I know. And listen, I love me some Patrick. Is it Patrick Wilson?
It sure is.
I love.
Too. He's phenomenal.
Listen, Patrick Wilson was the only thing I think in Insidious. Which Insidious does he get possessed?
The second one.
Truly a terrifying.
Literally, like it's when it's. Listen, this is my other biggest complaint with like this whole thing. You have 2 paranormal movies that deal with possession, some sort of guide coming in to help rid of the evil. And then you have what you said earlier. It's super Christian paranormal fighters. And then you have Insidious, which is like balls to the walls. And granted, the other movies in that franchise are not good. The first 2 are like the best. But like you have this guy in both movies under the same production studio. What are you doing? Like
James Wan is a man that doesn't know when to say no.
I agree.
He did Insidious 1. Great movie.
Insidious 2. Phenomenal sequel.
Yes.
Not as good, but phenomenal sequel.
Sinister.
Fucking one of the scariest
rewatchable
movies.
until the end of time. And then he did Conjuring 1. Set the tone for all horror movies to come out.
Sure,
Truly, at that time, was really the movie that came out in the mainstream and shocked a bunch of people.
It was like, how can I make a lot of money creating a Marvel type universe?
And that's where they ruin
paranormal
it.
entities.
That's where you lose the plot.
Yep.
It's like these companies don't fucking get it. Look at Cracker Barrel. Just look at Cracker Barrel. They go too far. You just have to stop. Just stop going too far. You've made good stuff. Let it end. Take that money and put it towards other new things.
And I also like my big So the perks. The acting is always decent in these films. The quality of production is always phenomenal. We have a $1 billion production studio pushing out these movies. They are always going to look, sound phenomenal. And I don't have any qualms with the way this movie was shot. I think the panning, as we mentioned earlier, the slow head turning was effective enough to create a suspense in me while I was watching it, to get my heartbeat racing at certain points. But the story fucking suffers here because they're trying to give us too much in one movie. This movie is 2 hours and 15 minutes long.
I couldn't wait for it to end. Literally, when the Conjuring title scrolled up, which was cool in the first movie.
Yep.
And I guess for some people, they get thrilled when they hear that because it's such a specific homage to retro movies. Like they get that Conjuring scroll with the scary music. It's kind of intense. I get that. But like, speaking of uncomfortable, the chairs at this movie theater.
We're back at Epic Theater.
We're back at trash in this fucking theater because they're like, we have all reclining seats. And listen, you can adjust this 3 ways, not just 2. You can adjust the headrest to come out more. Oh. And that is really nice. But the chairs, it is steel wrapped in pleather.
Jesus Christ.
Even my girlfriend was like,
the cheapest one.
Yeah, and even my girlfriend's like, these seats suck. So we're trying to find a new comfortable position every 5 to 10 minutes. And stale popcorn, and
2 out of 10 wouldn't
everybody's talking, and maybe that's in fact I ask myself in all fairness, is this affecting my score of the movie? No. Is this affecting my rating for this movie? And it's like, no, because I never got pissed off that somebody was talking because I wanted to know what was happening.
Yeah, in this movie you don't care.
You don't care.
Like, we don't get to spend. Listen, that family home was like terrifying. It is set in Pittsman, I think, Pennsylvania. We have a household of 8 living in this fucking multi-dwelling house. It's old. It's rickety. Dude, when the fucking axe murderer scene comes on, when the mom goes into the basement,
that's the scariest part of the whole movie. The axe murderer character is the scary. Although I will say this, the only thing that made him not so scary is that they're just visions. They aren't going to actually kill someone.
Yeah, I will say when he axed that lady in the fucking face, like the ghoul, his wife, that the story of Lorraine.
That was just the demons trying to use their fear to make them stronger.
Exactly.
And so it's like and listen, Lorraine Warren has done 1,000 cases. Is she still getting scared?
Yeah, for real. Like, come on.
She should be John Constantine at this fucking point.
She should be John Wick.
She should be going up to that dude with the axe and like mushing him in the face. Like, you get the motherfucking hands off of me. Bitch, go sit in the corner. Power of Christ. I ain't scared of you. What? All right. What? You ain't gonna do shit.
Exactly. And then so there's a good movie. My argument is that there is a fucking good movie in this movie, and it just they need to nix out the whole tone.
It's the same problem with the new Jurassic World.
There's this whole same exact problem going on that we don't give a fuck. Dude,
take that other family out of here.
The father, the priest, comes to their house, fucking doing the power of Christ, blah, 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 goes to the basement, steam starts fucking appearing.
You're
fucked. To the archdiocese office, and he gets like sucked into this fucking like hallucinogenic world. I don't know, but his fucking cross turns on fire.
I know,
burning the fuck out of his hand. I'm like,
and that's the guy that did La Llorona, right?
Yes, this is the same. Guy
remember, we did that movie.
No, we didn't.
We didn't do La Llorona.
No,
we did The Nun. Did he do The Nun too?
He did. This guy did The Nun too.
Yes. Okay. So because we did that movie.
We did The Nun and the second one.
I said that guy's imagery, his the way he does stuff like that looks killer. I remember saying that if anybody was going to do like a dark fantasy movie or like a Diablo movie, if you wanted someone that could do demons and angels and shit like nuns and shit like that, his vision for all of that is fucking great.
I'm also going to point out the fact that, and I agree, because my biggest flaw with The Nun in The Nun 2 was that they didn't lean hard enough into the Satanism aspect that they were trying to push. This is a rated R movie, and it did not go nearly hard enough.
No.
I'm like, where did the rated R come from? The
pools of blood.
Like, that's weak sauce.
It's weak sauce. Yeah.
I do like the possession of Judy. Now, that was good. You know,
yeah, it was very Evil Dead-ish in a way.
She picked up a dog and threw it against the wall, and I was like, oh shit.
Why did he have to catch a stray?
Yeah, that's true. Fucking trigger warning. He survives, but that dog does get picked up and thrown.
He doesn't. He gets yeeted to the wall, and I'm like, couldn't you have just done that to one of the kids?
Samson, no. I agree. Pick up one of them fucking annoying ass kids. And
I get it.
Around.
I don't like a barking dog either, but shit, what you gonna do?
It's just there's a good movie here, and I think if they were to strip out this whole. You don't have to take away Judy and Tony. I actually really enjoyed Tony's character, like this external person coming into the family being like, what the fuck is, I've heard all these stories, but now I'm actually exposed to it.
I love a good father, like a boyfriend meeting the father and bonding type of story.
It was good.
And it was and like, I don't mind wholesome things in my scary movie because it contrasts the darkness.
Exactly. It makes it feel more human. You're like, oh, look, these are things that would truly happen to us.
Right.
But they just kind of, they suffocated us with it. And it's like, no, let's go back to this fucking family who is being traumatized by these entities, this demon that is controlling these three entities that lived in this house. But we don't get any of it. Like, dude, when you're telling me when she's watching that TV screen of the VHS tape that her dad filmed during her communion, and she keeps going back and forth, like reversing it, playing it, reversing it to figure out why her candle blew out, and she pauses it and we finally see the face. That was so fucking good.
I got chills thinking about it.
Murder scene, like when she sees when I saw the axe on the table behind her, I was like, oh fuck.
Maybe this movie's better than we thought it was.
No, because what ends up killing it is everything at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's your typical. I mean, trash. I will say this though: when the mirror falls on the boyfriend's leg,
it got graphic, and I love that.
And it got graphic, but like he was walking just fine.
Yes,
I thought his foot got ripped off.
I thought he was being degloved.
Exactly, exactly. I thought he was going to be like, "My leg."
I think it's a lot of these things, like the choices that really pissed me off. You have a ghost. You have this old woman and you CG its face. Like, why not just have a person in makeup?
You got the budget.
You have the budget to do a practical.
You're going to get a Halloween Horror Night house next year.
Literally, you're going to
have the budget.
Like, I don't get it, dude. Like, so many poor choices really reflect into the overall film. And again, that part of the movie is not really with Ed and Lorraine. It's the kids being haunted, the house being haunted. Like, those are the scenes that really worked for me, and I was really interested. We saw the destruction of a family. The family was constantly showed as being this loud, and they were living in this house, to it being utterly like silent. Everyone's ripping each other's throat. The daughter being like, "You just say that you can't fucking do anything. Either you can do something or you can't, but tell us, stop lying to us."
And you're not going to get the one thing I like about The Conjuring 2 is how they highlighted Maurice Grosse.
Mm-hmm.
I think Maurice Grosse is a actual important figure in the history of real life paranormal investigation.
I agree.
I also think that somebody should take It should do a movie kind of like about Maurice Grosse trying to find out if his daughter's still out there in the afterlife, but make it like a Lovecraftian style movie.
Yeah.
I think that would be super fucking sick. But there were no characters like that. I mean, the father's the father. He's been in most of them. Mm-hmm. But there's no new side characters.
They killed him off. Like, he's dead. They fucking...
Like the family, there's no one sticks out enough to like, you know, even like the first family, like the mother and the dad kind of sticked out more. Granted, you had more famous faces attached to those roles.
Yeah.
So you kind of were more ingrained with the family. I didn't really find myself caring or being ingrained in this new family's problem.
You don't get to see it, right? Because we focus so much more on Ed's health, right? He had a heart attack. He can't have another heart attack. That's why they're not doing cases. We're seeing that the fact that everyone's catching on to their fucking their scummy behavior or not coming to their talks anymore.
Right.
So like we're focusing so much, and I get it. Listen, I get it. This is the last movie. We're trying to wrap up things, but when they said it was us all the time, it was trying to bring us here. This, like, we did that with Valak. Like, we had this whole storyline before.
How do y'all not know?
Valak was actively trying to get to Lorraine, and I almost, for a split fucking second, I was like, when they showed the Annabelle doll more than once, I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
This is their crossover shit. This is their everything's coming. I mean, and you saw the wedding coming at the end. Everything and everyone comes back.
Yeah, literally.
But the first, doll, second, third, really, Annabelle again.
Like, it was okay to see it in the room when Ed is showing people the room. Like, cool. It's okay to show it haunting Judy because we know from previous movies that Judy was terrified of the Annabelle doll, and there was all that stuff. Mm-hmm. It's just like, but
and the demons preying on their fear. I get it.
Yeah, I mean that's what demons do, right? It makes sense. But it just again, it was just like point after point, just predictable. And I just wanted it to be something refreshing, and I wanted it to be something new because I've watched such great possession style movies like this, whether they're independent or they're cult horror films within the fandoms. And it's just like, I'm trying not to be so hypercritical, and I'm trying to be like, Mike, this is a major studio who has an infinite budget. This is the Conjuring. You're not going to get, but it still pisses me off because like, why not take those risks? Why not take the creative control and truly give us something we've never seen before? That battle send-off was fucking weak as shit. We're going to put our hands on the mirror and it breaks. Oh, we're going to say, you're not here. We don't see you. Whatever the fuck they say. That's weak, dude. They should have killed Judy.
Like
they should have just killed the daughter.
Well, no, because the daughter's still alive, and it's based the based on true events thing. It's like, for me, the only part that I don't like about the second movie is the Crooked Man.
Yeah, well, that was like the fucking Crooked Man movie.
I want my movies. I want them, if they say they're based off of a true story, I hold it to the Blair Witch Project.
Exactly,
because you could believe that movie
or Paranormal Activity. Right?
Yeah, you can believe it. Nothing is too out there.
You're not breaching the reality. You're not going to.
And now you've got Annabelle, and it looks like that whole Annabelle scene where she grows tall. It's like a $5 Steam game where you're like being chased by some weird monster type thing, and it took me out of it. I'm like, it's like watching a compilation of like social media, like on camera ghost things. It's like, of course I don't believe any of this. And it's like, I want some semblance of, oh shit, did this actually happen? I didn't believe any of it happened.
Yeah, like The Taking of Deborah Logan is such a phenomenal found footage possession movie. Like, it does such an effective job of presenting itself as true events, a true story, giving us horrific things, but never breaching within the realm of reality. And yes, you can say, well, Mike and Dylan, it's the paranormal. It's, they can do things that we can't. It's like, yeah, nobody, we're not. Because if this was like a Poltergeist movie, right? Then I'd be okay with it, because Poltergeist, I know they say like, oh, these are based on things, but it wasn't. when the fucking clown comes out of the goddamn bed and this fucking with his big ass arms,
like literally the sound it made.
I'm expecting like some not so realistic things to happen, and I just think that's where this movie. I think for me, it comes down to all the creative choices that was done here.
Don't even bother saying based on a true story because this shit is
throw that shit out the fucking
fantastical as fuck.
Yeah.
Because it's like if anybody that's listening to us also listens to podcasts like Last Podcast on the Left, they did one of my favorite episodes they've ever done was the actual haunting of the house in England where the Conjuring 2 takes place. And look, Ed and Lorraine Warren weren't nearly as involved as they were in the movie. They're just your characters, so these are great characters. Let's write our own version of it. Because they basically showed up and said, "Hey, your daughter's fucking getting possessed by a demon. Why don't we both make some cold hard cash?
Yeah. Give us $10, we'll save you."
They were schemers,
and then once
guys.
they couldn't make it, they left. It was Maurice Grosse that stood with them all 200 something days of the hauntings. To really get to the bottom of it. And that story is a great story.
I agree. We should probably do an episode like that where we cover like true hauntings and and we've never really dived into that kind of like storytelling universe where like and I think we should try it. I think we have a fun time.
Yeah, it takes a lot of research, but that's not something I'm afraid of.
Exactly. Now listen, if you loved The Conjuring Last Rites, we're not gonna yell at you. I just want you to.
There's something for everyone.
There's something for everyone. You're allowed to like what you're allowed to like. But I implore you to try to go into maybe the independent world and watch some of these crazy possession movies. Like if you love that type of shit, right? You love the whole family being haunted in a haunted house and someone becomes possessed. Maybe it's not a possession, right? There are so many better stories being told through independent directors and writers that capture so much more than The Conjuring will ever do. This is literally a money grab. There's like, I don't even know how many fucking movies in this universe. And it's just, I honestly just think it was a bad send off. I think it was just poor. Like we should have seen one of them die. They should have killed Ed. Like we should have seen Ed die at the end of this. Like, you know what I mean?
I think for the fact that he's a abuser, makes Mike want to see him die.
That's true.
I don't want to see Patrick Wilson die. I don't want him to die as much as I can see it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just, I didn't go into high expectations. I was recording me going to the theater to make some content, be like, "Yeah, I'm going to go see The Conjuring."
Because maybe we can save some people some money. Maybe we could save some people some money.
Listen, you can go on Tubi right now, and for the whole price of free, watch some fucking.
If you don't have
movies.
Tubi, you're fucking up.
Yeah, Tubi is the place for horror movies.
You get a minute and a half of commercials every.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. I watched a really good Irish vampire movie on there.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of it, but it was fucking awesome.
And they have everything. I mean, like, dude, if you're looking for extreme horror, like if you're looking for like martyrs and fucking grotesque and all of that shit, that's on Tubi. There's some good shit on
Tubi. Is like Tubi is the section of your local rental video store. Tubi is the back room with the bead wall.
Yeah,
you have to pass through the bead wall because it's adults only.
Yeah,
that Tubi has a lot of stuff like that. A lot of hidden gems. You're not going to get the production value of a James Wan Universal backed fucking
dude, Name
movie.
The Demon, which I interviewed the director on the podcast, was a phenomenal found footage one take possession movie that pushed the fucking limits in that shit. It's so sick, and I think that's on Tubi right now or one of the fucking streaming platforms for free. So like if you really love the possession genre of horror movies, and you're someone who really loves the Conjuring universe, I just do a little digging.
We'll tell you
when you Google a movie and it goes, you may also like these. Just start clicking on those movies, and you'll get taken into a world of things you've never heard of because they're always buried in the algorithm. And you're gonna find some fucking gold that no one's ever watched before, or maybe 5 people have watched because it was filmed in someone's fucking basement in 2005 with a Sony handy cam and a piece of baloney. But it truly is scary because of how it was shot. And that's what I think for my big thing about paranormal movies is I want them to not always be found footage, but to feel like it is something you shouldn't be watching. Like it is a tape that was found, or, you know, cassettes that were discovered and now we're reenacting what's going on. Like that's the type of like paranormal movie I like. That's why I love Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Grave Encounters, Hell House LLC, like,
which I've still never seen Grave Encounters.
Oh, dude.
I've never seen Deborah Logan either.
Dude. All right, we'll do an episode on Deborah Logan because it's one of my favorites.
I would love to watch it. That's one of my favorite reasons to still be doing this podcast, not just to hang out with my friends, but for my friends to recommend me stuff, and then we turn it into an episode.
Yeah,
because that's what it is. That's what this podcast always is.
All it is
friends talking to each other.
Exactly.
You want to feel like you're with your friends talking about horror movies. This is the spot for you.
This is for you. This is literally how I talk to movies, how I do it on our social medias, how we do.
That's how I joined.
Literally.
That's how I joined. I started talking to I met
a
Pat.
Fucking episode and did not leave.
Yeah, I just kept. I would drive almost 2 hours to UCF and back every Wednesday.
To go to
4 hours of driving every Wednesday just to do this fucking show, because that's how much I love talking about this stuff. And you know us, we will tell you, more important than anything, support movie theaters and support the movie going experience, because people will tell you, oh, it doesn't matter. Tell that to Art the Clown.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'll, before we sign off, do our final reviews, I'll give you all a story. There is a movie that I watched for the unnamed found footage fest. What is it? Unnamed. My fucking keyboard loves to stop working. I think it's unnamed found footage festival. Yeah. So Unnamed Footage Festival. It is a found footage film festival that is based in San Francisco.
Oh my God.
I was covering it last year on the social media for the show. And I watched a movie called Dream Eater, a Canadian film.
You talked about that. You told me about it.
I think I told you all about it because I was like, this movie you need to not sleep on this movie. It is a sleep paralysis found footage movie.
Is it out yet?
Not yet. Because me, Colby, Chuck, Justin, all these people on Horror Talk were fucking amplifying it. Eli Roth heard about it. And he talked to someone and was like, I need to watch this movie. And because of the internet buzz around Dream Eater, he bought the rights to that movie to be released under horror section. So some independent filmmakers from Canada who made this truly terrifying movie that was blown up on social media because it's worth it, had their dreams come true because people went and saw this through found footage on film festivals, through watching reviews. Now they're going to have a release in October, I think, hopefully, that is going to blow all of you away because it is truly a fucking terrifying movie. And the ending that they redid is apparently way more intense than when I originally saw it. But that is literally the power of like just talking about movies that are independent and giving them voices and platforms, because you never know who's listening. Like, exactly. We don't know who's listening to this episode. It could be anyone.
Y'all got to feed the algorithm.
There's another movie called The Undertone that I watched that is one of my favorite movies I've ever watched. And A24 just picked it up.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting.
People were talking about it and we're like, dude, this movie is terrifying. Like,
and that's got to be
insane.
I would love to experience a festival circuit like that in my lifetime, just to really be there and just to get the raw takes of everything.
Yeah,
and like watch these things you've seen grow into things that are so big. You know, nothing like that's happening in Florida, let alone St. Augustine, Florida.
It's just in Miami.
What is?
Popcorn Frights. That's a horror film festival down in South Florida.
Well, listen,
and then in Orlando,
when is that?
I think it just passed, if I'm not mistaken, for the year. Popcorn Film Festival, Festival, Florida. Popcorn Frights Film Festival. I think it just happened, or it's going to be happening shortly. Schedule? When the fuck? This website's trash, though. I hate a bad website.
Oh, I hate a bad website.
Oh, it's gonna be happening right after Fantastic Fest, so late September. But so far, they got Sisu, Road to Revenge, Bone Lake, which is going to be a really good movie. Shelby fucking Oaks is playing there.
Shelby Oaks is playing?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to see that at Fantastic Fest. It's one of the
Listen here.
Shelby Oaks, VHS
send an email, like, I'll go down there.
I'll email.
If you can send an email, I'll take off of work and I'll go down there.
I'll apply for you. I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then I think in Orlando is a Florida film festival. So it plays all types of movies. I just don't know how big it is or like what they got. It may be a lot more independent, which is great.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like if they have a lot of horror that gets them in. This may be like where the dramas and the thriller, not the thrillers, but like the romance and all these.
Yeah, I think Popcorn Frights is more what I mean. I would love to see Shelby Oaks. Like I would love to get an early take of that.
Patrick, fun fact of the show: Patrick literally Patreoned or GoFundMe. Patrick gave money to that project years ago.
Right.
So I'm excited to finally see it. But that all to the point, support independent horror. And I think that's something we've always been big on. Yes, we talk about the big blockbuster movies because we want to talk about these movies. We still watch them. And
people want to hear about it. They do. People want to talk about it too.
And I think that what we'll start doing more is we'll do those, but we're really going to start, in my opinion, I think we should really start focusing on these indie films because there's just so much hidden gold out there. Whether it's in a book, whether it's in a comic, whether it's in video games and movie format, I feel like that's the real aim of this show. But my review of Conjuring: Last Rites, to bring this back, is a solid 2.5.
That's what I was going to give it.
Serviceable. It does what you expect.
It's just below mid.
New. It's just below mid.
Below mid.
Go into it. Watch it. Don't watch it. Don't do the whole, if you don't like this movie, you're a pussy or you're pathetic. That's stupid. Get out of here. No one loves that. It just didn't work for me. I really wanted to like it. I'm not, and I did like, if you fucking listen to this episode, I gave it a lot of grace with a lot of different parts of this movie. It's just overall, when you think of it as a cohesive movie, it just does not land for me. Patrick, he texted us his review. He gave it a 1 star, said not good.
Yeah, that's par for the course for Pat.
That's par for the course.
And I don't blame him.
I don't blame him. You gave it a 2.5. I give it a 2.5.
2.5.
I don't remember what we're doing next. I will be going to Fantastic Fest in September. So if you're not following us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Substack, truly do click the links, follow us, because I will be giving all kinds of coverage while I'm down there. When I come back, I think the week after I come back, we're going to do another episode, and I think we're doing him. I would love
to, because one, it comes out on my birthday.
It's either him or The Long Walk or Weapons. It's one of those movies.
I would do both. I would do The Long Walk, and I would do
The Long Walk. I've heard phenomenal things.
I'm very excited for that. But also, if you don't want to sign off just yet, I did go to Halloween Horror Nights Premium Night.
Oh,
if you do want me to do a quick
little thing.
So it was a disaster. Universal got greedy, and I am not the only ones. I'm not the only one that thinks that.
I watched a lot of videos after you texted me.
A lot of people on YouTube, even in the local news, they talked about how people were upset because they oversold the night. Now, allegedly oversold the night. I can't say that they did or didn't, but I mean,
this night is supposed to be, you pay like $400 for a ticket, and it's supposed to be 30 minutes or less, if I'm not mistaken. Wait times for lines, free food, free drinks. There is an allure to it. But last year, and I remember you talking about this, it was limited ticket sales. They literally capped the amount of people that could,
and they didn't even sell out. And you know what? It was phenomenal. There was no wait for the free food. There was a 5 to 10 minute wait for all the houses. I was done with everything by 11 p.m.
Fast forward to this year,
was not the fucking case. Well, first off, my whole family went basically.
Oh, okay.
So my 9-year-old nephew and my 11-year-old nephew went.
The Five Nights at Freddy's.
Well, they didn't make it.
Oh no.
We went through. I said, "Listen, it's not dark out yet, so let's go to the side." We made a right instead of straight. Mm-hmm. And because that's the way we always go. We always go right. The layout
is different because they're tearing down Roller Coaster.
Right. Yeah. But they did compound 4 of the house's entrances to that side, and it is nice.
Oh, I could have bet.
It is nice. Now, there was a 50-minute wait.
Oh, damn.
50 minutes.
50.
There was a 50-minute wait, and that was, and that would travel from house to house. 20-minute waits, which were and they would go, "Oh yeah, this is a 15-minute wait." You would wait 25, 30 minutes. People were timing it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So the wait, and they weren't even, it's like at that point, because it's like, oh, we stagger people in. Yeah, but people catch up to you or you catch up to people all the time.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like you don't actually get staggered in. Last year, we were staggered in.
Yeah, I remember reading about it, and they were waiting 5 to 10 minutes before they could send a group in.
I barely got any food.
Oh wow!
I barely got any food. There were so many lines for the food.
Yeah. The videos were insane,
and I'm like, lines? I didn't pay for lines.
No,
I'm sorry.
Listen, he's not complaining. Like he's not being. I'm entitled. Like literally, they promote
you
this
are.
event.
You are entitled.
They promote this event to be this limited capacity. You are not going to wait. It's going to be a completely different experience. And then it was not that at all.
No. And it's like fine. And I got the fried Uncrustable with the maple syrup and chili flakes on it. It was ass.
Of course.
But I will say this. Top food that I did get to have is you go to the Five Nights at Freddy's pizza place, and they got a slice of pizza with spaghetti and meatballs on it. And it is fucking awesome. It has no right being as fucking awesome as it was.
Really? Damn.
Oh my God. And the crust was good, and it was like a garlic crust, like all throughout the thing. It was fucking phenomenal. You look like a piece of shit when you eat it.
Of course you
do. The flavors are incredible. Skip the cupcake because it's like 75% frosting. And you look like
sucked ass.
Yeah, you look like a fucking greedy little piggy with strawberry frosting all over your nose. But my nephew, we did the scare. He wanted to go into Five Nights at Freddy's, but we went to another house first. We went through Hatchet and Chains, which we shouldn't have done first because that was the scariest house.
Okay.
And my nephew, I turned around and he was gone. And then like my girlfriend, his girlfriend, my sister-in-law, and Ezra, my youngest nephew, weren't behind me. And then come to find out, the first person and my nephew talked so much shit. He was so confident he wasn't going to get scared.
You're a bunch of babies.
The first person that popped out and scared him out of a boo hole, he fell to the ground and held his hands up like he was about to get murdered. And Veronica goes, do you want me to carry you? And he just put his hands up in a panic. And she basically carried him out of the haunted house.
Oh my God.
And then we went through a scare zone. We went through like the Fallout scare zone, and which was amazing, by the way. And he had a panic attack.
Oh my God. Talking too much shit. He fucked around and found out.
My mom and my two nephews went back to the hotel room. By the way, Royal Pacific Hotel, way better than the Hard Rock.
Oh, 100%.
And cheaper.
I stay at all the time.
And it's cheaper. And they got everything else there the same.
Yep.
And fucking that post Halloween Horror Night shower.
Oh, it's bliss.
It's bliss. Listen, the water pressure.
No, that's the hotel I stay at every time I used to go. And like Issa and I were traveling into the state, we'd stay at that hotel. It's a phenomenal. The boat trip to the park, everything about it.
And you're gonna get a shorter water taxi line for the Royal Pacific than you are the bigger Portofinos and your Hard Rocks, but you're paying a cheaper price for the same exact shit.
Same fucking shit.
And it was a great spot. But they ended up going back to the room. My mom was like, "You kids ain't stopping me from going to Voodoo Donuts, so we're going there first, and then we're going back." And my mom loaded up. She tiny woman, but when it comes to Voodoo Donuts,
was it last year, 2 years ago? The Krispy Kreme, not Krispy Kreme.
No, it was the Cinnabon
event.
You came in, you walked in on me and Pat shirtless, eating fucking 6-pound Cinnabons, newborn infant size Cinnabons. So basically, after we left, it was me, my girlfriend, my sister-in-law, and my brother, and then we started covering some serious ground because we only did one house. We got there at 6:00. We did one house, and it was by the time we got to another house, it was 9:00.
Damn.
Yes, my nephew's definitely kind of slowed me down a bit. The older one, Sawyer, wasn't phased. You know, he knows the shit's not real. He knows. Yeah. He was having a decent enough time.
Yeah.
And they did get to go to Harry Potter and see all the Death Eaters, and they did get some butterbeer.
It's always worth it.
It's always worth it. You know, that's not nearly as crowded, but like they really, really dropped the ball. I mean, we were there till the park closed, at least me and my girlfriend. So we did
how many houses?
I think we did 6 or 7 of
out
the
of
10. which sucks because we didn't do the WWE Wyatt 6 house, which I was like, I don't care about that. Apparently that's going to be house of the year.
Really?
A lot of people said that it was really, really, really good.
All right.
I didn't do
like, really?
Yeah. A lot of people love it. I didn't get to do the Spanish artist one.
Oh, damn.
Which was the one I really wanted to do. My mom looked it up on YouTube and said that one looked really fucking cool.
Listen, as we always say, the originals are always the best houses, dude. They do so much more work in those.
Well, last year, I thought the Insidious house was the best one.
Really?
That house was fucking crazy. Especially that end where that fucking demon's standing at the end of the hall, just heavy breathing at you.
Watching that.
And that fucking crazy music's going on. Insane, dude. Yeah.
Which I love about Insidious. That
I love that music. Yeah.
It's fucking ear piercing.
And so
did you do the Terrifier house?
Oh, yeah. I did.
Did you get the wet path?
Yo, yeah, that's house for me. That's house of the year for me.
Yeah.
That shit. Listen, the guy I rented because for all those who know, I have pretty bad neuropathy in my feet, so I can't really walk a theme park without fucking eventually falling over. So I went to go rent my little scooter thing. And the guy was like, just so you know how some of the houses smell like crap? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, the Terrifier house is the worst crap smelling house we've ever done.
Yeah. Remember when we did
and it was
all those years ago?
Yeah.
And they literally used to do that in the fucking jail to they have.
And Veronica literally gagged. Literally gagged and the house was fun. There was a part because they do all 3 movies.
Yes.
And it's great. And they show, the upside down
saw scene. Yeah.
Yeah. They have a practical for that and a video screen for it. Which is really cool. But then you get to the third movie and I walked in and as soon as I peeked my head in, there was an Art the Clown in a Santa Claus outfit with an axe in his hand. And he just goes, just signals me to walk towards him. And I grabbed all 4'1" of Veronica and fucking put her in front of me and said, you deal with it. But that was a very, very good house. The wet path, dry path thing is so fun. I don't know if we went in there while it was like, I don't know. It just kind of looked like a dark hallway with like water coming down.
Yeah, I think it's red lights and then it's just water.
The red lights weren't on. I don't remember. Maybe they were. But yeah, it wasn't like anything crazy.
I wanted it to be blood. Like it
might be better if y'all go because we were premium night. They're still working kinks out.
So I know that it's flooded a couple of nights.
Yeah, it definitely rained. Oh, that's what set us back too was an hours of rain.
Yeah, and I really wanted it to be blood, but it's water. I was like, dude, I want it to be like a Gwar concert.
Yeah, just put a little red dye in there.
Like it washes out. You just do water-based dye. It all comes out.
RFK won't allow it.
Yeah,
you can't have red dye no more because it'll the worm in your brain won't like it.
If you've ever wanted to go to the Halloween Horror Nights and do the premium night, just be warned that the first time they ever did it was probably the best year, and hopefully Universal learns from this and changes.
I am hoping they do. My mother has the email of the now CEO of Universal Studios,
that motherfucker,
because he used to be the manager of the Royal Pacific.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
So now he is the guy at Universal Studios. So she's going to be like, this fucking sucked. This fucking sucked.
I mean, it's you literally pay a lot of money and you're sold on this experience. Like if that was the case, I would just buy the RIP tour because at that point you're paying equally the same price.
And I would love to do that one time.
Oh, I would love. I think next year, because I'm still trying to bait if we're coming down this year. We're looking at her work calendar. But if we don't, we come next year. I want to do RIP tour. I would
1,000% contribute to that.
Yeah. I think as a group, it's just so much more fun.
Also, it was not disability friendly. It was not disability friendly because they were like, I kept telling them, I go, look, I can't stand in these lines for more than 15, 20 minutes. My feet will give out. My feet will go numb before I go into the haunted house. And then I won't feel my feet while I'm walking through the dark.
Yeah.
Like I can't have that. And they're just like, well, you could sit in a wheelchair. I had to have my little girlfriend pushing me in the wheelchair. She gave it her best and she didn't complain once.
And that's when you switch to the
And
scooter.
that's love. And that's love. I mean, because I can walk through the house.
It's rough. Listen, as a motherfucker who has pushed you around, and I'm a big dude, it's rough pushing people through the park. and pushing people through the houses.
Well,
and
that's
I am blown away.
And that's the shitty thing too.
Lawsuits have not fucking come to the.
Could you leave your scooter at the entrance of the thing, right? You get out, you're fucking 500 miles away from your scooter. If I can't walk for long, you're going to make me walk all the way to my fucking thing to get it?
You think they would have someone like not carry them, but like move them in the back?
She had to go get it a couple of times. She goes, don't worry, I know where it is. I'll go get it. And these fucking dorks that work the thing don't know where any of the entrances are. They go, and they send you in fucking circles. And I'm like, listen, I'm trying to have a good time. We spent so much money to do this.
Yeah.
And I ended up having a good time. And any time with my family is time well spent.
Yeah.
But Universal has got to step it the fuck up and not get so fucking greedy that they overpack something that is meant to be a one night special event.
Yeah.
For those people that are willing, show these people appreciation because they love your event. And I've been going there since the 90s. But to me, that is just the biggest form of capitalistic fucking greed I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it's like, they ran out of food. They ran out of food in certain spots. And they go, of course you ran out of food. You oversold it.
Yeah. Damn, dude. They're like, let's fucking get our money.
Yeah. So listen, if you're going, and don't get me wrong, 40, you watch the premiere night and it was 180 minutes for the 5 nights at Freddy's house. We got off easy.
Yeah, you did.
We still got off easy. But we could have got a fast pass. And look, there were people on the premiere night or the night after on the Saturday night that did the fast pass and got on quicker. They got on quicker and saved and spent half the price. You know? And I get it. The RIP tour is like $400 on top of your $80 ticket.
Yeah, but you get brought to the fucking
fucking front.
You also get to see everything before it opens, behind the scenes. I mean, like, it's worth it. If you are someone who truly loves that event, it's worth it.
That's what we're doing.
Every dollar. So
we're doing that next year.
We're doing that next year. I'm manifesting that bullshit. We're doing it. Also, if you live in Orlando, go to Sir Henry's. Go to Petrified Forest. Go to Screamageddon. You will have so much more fun. Because their tickets are like $30 to maybe $70 a pop. I've never seen anything
fast pass.
I'm just giving you.
And that's fast pass.
And that's with the fast pass. And then they always have midways, which have food, games. I dream about the day we went to Screamageddon and did the zombie paintball and lit up motherfuckers.
That was the best time, dude.
So much fucking fun.
That is such a core memory in my brain. Not just that, but getting there.
The drive.
Because it's just like a horror movie.
Yeah.
It's like
you guys got to come up here so we can go to something.
Going to Screamageddon was like a Rob Zombie movie come to
100%.
And
I wish we had the cameras that we have today to film the crap. Because I'm talking, dude, we were in my Ford Fusion. It was me, you, Pat, Jorge, I believe.
Yeah.
I think it was just the four of us. We had snacks. We were blasting fucking metal, hardcore. We were having a fucking blast.
Oh, man. Every set they built, I remember. And to this day, the Screamageddon, the first house we went to, the scariest thing in a haunted house ever happened to me was in that haunted house.
Yeah.
And it was a simple whisper. It was a simple whisper from a scare actor popping through a coat rack. It sent literal chills down my spine. And I booked it. I would love to do those again. Mike, send the emails.
Well, I just actually texted the group because we got invited to Petrified Forest Media Night.
Well, here's the thing.
If you guys want me to get you guys tickets for it, I just need to know so I can apply. Not apply.
Now I have my shorty who does the social media for the Conch House. My family's restaurant that we own and operate. Mm-hmm. She does the social media for that. I got a social media baddie queen.
There we go.
To follow me with the camera and the microphones. I've got the help.
Yeah. So we'll talk about off show, but we got the email as always. We're on their list now, but go to support again, back full circle, support independent haunts, writers,
independent movies.
Go to Halloween Horror Nights, have fun. Don't experience what Dylan did. Get a fast pass, I guess.
If you don't get a fast pass, do not go.
Yeah, don't go. You will not make it. You will not do any. You'll do one house. If you're not following us on social media, follow us at Horror Junkies Official. Drop us a review if you listen to the fucking show. It really does help get the show pushed out into that fucking algorithm that we're all trying to battle. Until next time, I'm Mike.
And I'm Dylan.
Stay
and this
weird, y'all.
is my girlfriend's Labubu.
That is Dylan's girlfriend's Labubu. Fuck yeah, dude. All right, I'm gonna
Later,
sign off.
y'all.
Later.